An additional part of this could be that when you're doing a cleaning, and this could be for compliance purposes, if you're doing a cleaning, you might not just say done. Okay, sometimes that's good, but sometimes you might need something additional. And so we've labeled those as full cleanings. You can label them as whatever you want. But in those instances where it's a more detailed cleaning and you want the housekeeper to answer some more intricate questions, it could be the housekeeper or it could be an auditor. So a lot of our customers, their workflow involves a housekeeper saying, okay, I've cleaned the room, but then somebody going through the room and auditing that room. And if that's your workflow, you can accommodate that workflow inside of CareClean. It totally works. You can do audits in here. But if you want the housekeeper to check off some boxes to say, yeah, I did this, I did that, and I did that, we also can do that. Okay, so let's take, now it's again, room 101, but it's a full cleaning. So let's use that. And I'm going to say, do you want to start that room? It's going to say yes. And now it's going to take me to, oh, what is this? It's a little more detailed, right? So what's going on here? Well, basically, I've created these questions. They're just, fake questions for here, but it gives you an idea of what to ask. Did you vacuum the carpet? And I'm going to say yes. Did you clean the toilets? Yes. Now you can manually, I just wanted to show you this example because it has, it says how long. So instead of a timer, you can also add a manually entered timer. If you don't want to do the whole timer thing and where the clock's going, because maybe for your workflow it doesn't work, we have that ability to add a manual timer in here. Okay, so you can actually say it took me 10 minutes or whatever. So that's up to you, and that you don't have to do. Is the sink cleaned? More questions here. And if you make these questions mandatory, so is the sink cleaned? And if it's not checked off, you will not be able to close this room. Okay, so if you make it mandatory, that's up to you. And now let's say I do want to make it. I'm going to say an hour, and just to kind of complete this. So now I've done everything I needed, and I'm going to press close on that. It's going to, the calculated duration is 0. Do you want to update it to what you've entered as 1 hour and so on? So it actually is smart enough to say there is your own duration in here. Do you want to use your duration or the timer? And I'm going to actually say, yes, I want to use that duration that I've entered, right? So now that's it. I've managed that full room. So I wanted to show you that because you can add tons of questions as much as you want to do audits. And it could be as simple as the housekeeper just going check, check, check. And they're acknowledging that they've done these key points. This was really popular during, obviously, and it's still going to be pertinent during pandemic times and things like that, because you need to make sure they're doing those key areas that maybe are high, high touch points, right? And so if you need to report on that eventually, did we do those things that we were supposed to do, that can be done through that. Okay, so hopefully you're starting to get the concept from the housekeeper side. This is all they need to worry about is their list. And I will reiterate that when we were doing this for maintenance and the maintenance teams were not good at computers, we managed to get them using computers. The same exists for housekeepers. Maybe sometimes English is not their first language. Maybe they've never touched a computer. Everybody knows how to click on a phone these days and press done. That is very easy. Scan a barcode, very easy. And that's really the gist of what they would do on a daily basis.